Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and I'm here in West Bromwich, and today I'm paying a visit to the West Bromwich Crematorium. There's been talk of late how untidy the crem seems to be, so what I thought I'd do is have a quick look around and let's see if the council are maintaining this crematorium to the standards that we should expect at this place. So let's go and have a look, shall we, and see what we can find. I've come down the Newton Road in West Bromwich, and I turned off the first right that's come up to me, and it was the road to Lodge Farm, but I've round the back, it looks like, of the crem. I think there is another entrance to it. Well, I thought what I'd do, I'll come in from the back and we'll check out if it's as bad as what people are making out. Bear in mind, when people complained that the state of the crem was very untidy, very unkempt, things may have changed since then. Reports of grass being overgrown, leaves and such like all over the paths, trees fallen and not removed. I thought I'd just show you over there. There's a pet cemetery over there. So I'm trying not to impose on anybody as you walk around here. Yeah, so I don't know which path to take as such, but we'll have a look along the hedges here. The grass seems to have been mown. These bushes here in the centre look neatly trimmed. Nothing too untoward at the moment. It seems very peaceful. Lots of trees around and benches. So I'm kind of taking a random path through here. And what you expect in a crematorium or a cemetery is dignity. And one way that dignity can be upheld is to keep the place tidy and clean. There's a few cans and bits of litter lying around there. Not too bad at the moment. There's a council bin just there ahead of me. Looking over there, the gardens seem well maintained over there in the distance. Okay. So we'll walk around this way. This bench looks a bit as though it could do with a bit of paint on there. A bit of wood varnish or something on that one. The walls around here look well maintained. All the benches there in the centre look, yeah, seem okay. Let's take a look down there. Maybe this end is more maintained than others. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I just saw a guy sitting on a bench. I thought I'd ask him, has he seen any evidence of the creme being Bit of a mess, but he seems quite happy. But anyway, we keep going, we never know. We could find it could be a rather nice end, this part, and it is very cool here. We've got a lot of canopy of trees here. Yeah, it looks fairly okay over there. It could be a bit unkempt in the background there, but it's not imposing on anything as far as I can see. There are taps around. Yeah. Tap's working all right. Just thought I'd walk over here. It's like as though just around here looks like they're running out of space, and this particular area doesn't quite feel as smart and as neat as the other areas of the Crem. Underneath it's like bark chips, twigs, leaves all around this part, but nevertheless you can still get around. We've got the dates of around 2020 around here, so looks like a fairly new area where they've created. This bench is a bit of a mess, this one. It's a different feel up this particular part, where we've got lots of pathways over there. There wasn't anything, more like a track. Okay. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, I suppose it could be a little unkempt around here, but it's nothing too major here on the side. This is the main entrance, I believe, to the Crem. There's a list of the opening times. Usually it's between 9 and 4:30. In the summer months it looks like up till 7 p.m. A few buildings here. I believe there is a cafe on site, but I've not been here before, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Let's have a look at this building here. This is the reception suite. In here there's a book of remembrance. Let's go and have a look at that. Book of remembrance. Please do not place flowers on or around the book of remembrance. Okay. And there is something digital. There's a digital screen here. You can browse the date if you would like to find an entry by selecting a date. Yeah. Stained glass window there. It's only a very small room. Book of remembrance. Access for wheelchairs as well in there. There's another tap. Waste bin. Yeah, there's plenty of room for cars. Car parking looks big enough. Let's have a look at here. There's a few weeds growing between the paths, the cracks of the slabs I should say, but again, nothing too major. The grass here in front looks as though it's been freshly mowed. Maybe I've caught this at the right time, with a few complaints going in about the state of the creme. Maybe they've got their act together and decided to act on what people say for a change. There's a coffee. Here's a cafe here. This is where the walls are, where there's names of people who've been cremated. Again, it looks all fairly neat and tidy. And we come to the cafe. A quick look in here. Cafe. It's a cafe. We come right through the cafe. It's only a small place, but £350 worth. Okay. Well, all the grass area here seems all right to me.
Curiosity, that's killed the cat.
I know. Just speaking to the lady there at the cafe, and I've asked her about the issues being raised of late about the state of the creme, and she says I don't know of anywhere where it's run down or it needs some major overhaul. You know, she says that the people in the creme work very hard. It's all perfectly accessible, it's all neat and tidy. We wonder like a walkway here. That building, that's where I've just come out of, the cafe up there. It's only small inside. A lot of money though, isn't it? 350,000 to build that. Okay, so I've more or less covered the area now. Yeah, I just spoke to a couple of the employees just at the back of the creme, and I've explained to them concerns raised about the how it's been looked after lately. People have complained about the state of the creme, and they said, well, we work very hard to ensure it looks well kept and looked after. And he said that, well, you know, when we have a bit of rain or it's a bit of wind, there's a bit of storm going on, and people have come just on the aftermath, maybe they can see a lot of branches and leaves everywhere, but you know. Well, anyway, so far it does. I really can't, unless I'm not seeing the places, unless there's places hidden from me which are in a bad disrepair, then sadly I've missed them. But I've had a good walk around. And yeah, this grass looks a little bit, well, no, it doesn't really, does it? As I say, it's all right. Because it's the grass issues that's the real problem, I think. The councils do seem to be fairly lax when it comes to cutting verges of late, and it does give that appearance of being kind of unkempt. But Yeah, you can see a bit of this going on here, but it's not particularly long. And there's a lot of, it's all kind of laid out quite accessibly, really. You know? Okay. Maybe it does look nicer on a summer's day. Okay folks, I think I've covered the creme. Okay. So a quick look through the gate here of the Pet Memorial Gardens, and yeah, I've got to admit the Pet Memorial Gardens look quite smart, don't they? Whilst I'm here, let's have a quick look at the Pet Memorial Gardens. It's a nice plot of land here, but it's all nicely, again, it's nicely laid out. I suppose we've got, I don't know, dogs and cats and rabbits and all their pet names on these little signs. Got a bench going on there, you can just sit and reflect. But even here it's quite smart. I think the grass perhaps needs a little trim here and there, but okay then folks, well, I've had a good look around. I've looked at the grass areas, the hedges, the buildings themselves. I've looked everywhere. I can't really say it's in a poor state. I think maybe we've caught the council at a time when things may have not been done when they should have been done. But they seem to have got their act together now, and it looks to me as though most of the lawns do look cut, and the pathways have been cleaned and tidied. There's no signs of any fallen trees, branches that are blocking our way. They're all been removed. So, but again, if people do notice these, they will complain. Remember, the crematorium is a place of dignity, and as a place that befits dignity, it should be clean, it should be kept tidy and well maintained. And to be fair, it ain't been too bad. But if you hear of anything else about the place, let me know, and I can always come and check it again. But anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you on the next one.